Am I in your way? Sorry.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy.
Captain,
Where have you been?
where are we headed next?
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making... Hello.
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway? Ex-military, eh? Okay, soldier. Then give me one reason I shouldn't have both of you brought up on charges for insubordination.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. That's quite a noble gesture.
It's about Cassie. I'm heading back there to find out what...
That sounds like a dangerous... I see. The fact that you...
They were my responsibility.
I understand. Our last encounter has...
If you wouldn't mind.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral.
You don't need to thank me, Commander.
This is the first step in our long march against the Terramorphs. But we'd be going nowhere if it weren't for you.
I have things for you.
Alpha Moffitt, to any lift vessels. Word. Deliver a message. Colonists in the system. Emergency. Come to my farm. Urgent.
Landing struts primed. Rector's firing. I can't believe I'm here. I'm okay. Phew. Yes. Good. Go. This must be some debris from my ship. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice. Well, this is it. Not exactly. Huh. I wish. Look at this thing. I think we need to grab an emergency. That's an excellent point. I hadn't taken degradation into it. When I was stranded, I set up the beacon was... We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked. And so modest, too. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
I have something for you when you have a moment. Let's put this world into space.
It's very quiet out in space.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
I never tire of visiting worlds like this. This is what's left of the cruise shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go! Yeah, sure. Try and trick me. No. No way. I'm not getting fooled again. Forget it.
Stop it right now. Put away that gun and talk to us. We want to know what happened here.
See? You're not nice at all. I knew it. You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
Sorry. I was wrong.
I don't know. The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born.
You were born here? Oh my god.
Jenna and...
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna... Listen to me.
You're... My parents used to talk about... Yeah? Well, my parents are... It's just me here now.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, yeah. My name's...
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Phew. Whew. Yeah. Oh, there's so much to process. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. Precisely. Just please. Sona's...
no, no! How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. Oh, I don't know what to do. I know.
I can hear you talk.
Look, I'm clearly...
Why won't Sarah listen? That doesn't make a lot of sense. That still doesn't mean I... Mom told me they were really bad people, but leaving... Yeah. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I'm going to go get my stuff, and then I'll board your ship.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision. I realize that, but there's still cause for concern. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known, wherever she ends. Thank you. Look, I promise it won't.
It's tough to pack up a lifetime of memories.
Look, before we head back to the ship, you had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you... Oh, yes. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. Oh, look at this. Shedding this burden of my... Perhaps. Now, let's head back to Jemison. You know when you're ready to launch. I have things for you. Excuse me.
I know there are those in the Center systems who see us as
Welcome back.
Don't lose sleep over it.
And we did it for the child that was marooned there, after her parents died.
I'm sorry. Sona.
She's extraordinary.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. One thing that I can assure you is that
Thank you, Admiral.
good luck to both of you.
Once we're done here, we should have a little... While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
We should probably talk. There you are.
Hello, Sona.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. Yeah, it was.
You're already one of the... So, what do you...
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is...
This place isn't mine, and I think it should belong to you.
Whoa. Does that mean...
Well, Auntie...
I understand. Oh, and don't worry. I learned...
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think if you wouldn't mind, I'd...
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for me.
Oh, pardon me. Is that your stomach?
Interested in? Look at this. I wonder how close I came to be. These people laid down their... I served shoulder to shoulder. And I care about you. There's obviously some kind of... Just let me have another moment. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while. It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the... I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mine. You'd be surprised. That's... actually... I was... Good. It's about my return to... Oh, maybe it sounds... Maybe. I've spent my life... Despite that... I suppose. Well... Right now? Or what? Ha! I know. So... You're something truly special. For the first time in my life, I feel you're the best thing that's happened. On deck.
Wow! Look who finally had it so. Big shot. You betting your life on that? So... Before I put you to... I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his... You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical sup on board that ship. It's done. Head back here when...
Pilot. All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? Oh, God. I do not know. Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. All right.
And we're locked in.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted our cargo, I guess I should just stop talking. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to... Now, do you mind telling us? You really do not know which one of us, and you do not seem to care either, which... Okay. I have idea. We can strike, then, when we dock, we... That is fair. We do not want any... Is that all right with you?
Do I have a choice?
It does not Well then, it is agreed. You go... And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, this should be proof.
I have something for you when you have a moment. Undocking complete, Captain.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit.
Hey, wanna help me with some target practice?
Full engine loss on target. Target's overshooting.
Their shields, and likely their...
Enemy's engines are offline. They've lost all propulsion. Enemy's shields gone. Target's shields are offline. Their shield system is damaged. Target's shields are offline.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control. Now tell me about the Ragan. Huh. No kidding. That'll make them... I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick if you screw up, and I wind up looking like an ass. Where did Adler find you? The Sanctum? Word of advice? Now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters. Head out there as soon as you can.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. course and prepare to be scanned.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Look at all of this. UC Sistef certainly isn't taking the Crimson Fleet threat lightly.
I had a friend on the Regatta. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Back in basic training, I had the record for fleet kills.
Go back. Anything to... We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. Suffice to say... That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make... Just remember not to lose yourself.
I'll do my part to make...
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Nip. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that coming to her rescue... Ah, so I take it you have good news. Then it worked. Yuri, now it's time for the next...
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received...
Our files indicate she's second in command. Yes, you pass your... But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects no. Just remember, these are ruthless.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by... You should proceed with caution.
So what's next for you? Where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every...
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know... In any case, now that you're... We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the...
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly... Keep up the good work. We'll expect...
We don't have a full map of the... Nice work. Interesting. Looks like he's been meeting up regularly with Neva Mora to transfer goods and cash, which means the Crimson Fleet's just lost one of their drop points. That it? All right. Good luck on the key.
First mission in the books and no casualties. Good work.
Yes. What?
Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place.
Some of the guards don't take kindly to the prisoners. We should try to maintain some.
I have. All green on release. We're free to fly.
Get out of
moment.
my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Fair enough. Glad to see. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before... But, all that aside, pencils ready? This might look a little beat. Wow, thanks, Professor. I'll be certain to pass that on to the maintenance crew who have to use baling wire to keep the plating...
Don't mind Neva. Clearly, she'd rather...
Anyway. All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactic Talk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious... His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail.
Hey, champ. I'm including this month's list of parts I need for the key. Don't bust a gut. It's hefty, but I know you can handle it. I'm gonna need a lot more than usual this time. I'm planning to overhaul the entire electrical system before it completely shorts out. Oh yeah, thanks for sending over the key's reactor specs. I can't tell you exactly why I needed those.
I'm trying to give a
keep
tour.
it hush-hush.
So you want to tell me why those
As far
damn
as
doors
next
are
month's
sealed?
shipment, start scrounging up some parts so I can spruce up our defensive batteries. They're looking kind of rusty. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll have my people in New Atlantis drop off the payment at the spaceport. Just make sure you aren't being followed. We wouldn't want the UC to know they're providing
You need
replacement
anything
parts
for
to
your
the
ship,
Crimson
she's
Fleet.
got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
So tell us about Jasper Crix's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power. People that followed my orders,
welcome
and
to the depot.
an endless stream
You'll be
of
lucky if
credits.
these blood-sucking leeches
Gail,
don't bleed you completely
I have
dry.
to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you'd consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping,
Neva's just
assault,
whining
and
because she thinks she
murder
lost
to
a ton
be
of cash.
positive life influences?
No. I consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
After
I've
the
never
liberated
stopped
prisoners grabbed the key,
Gail.
they established it as a base
The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space and the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the
You have something for me?
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us, Lots of ships.
Rook, meet
I
Zuri,
don't think that they
queen
enjoy
of the
starting
rare
wars.
exports.
If I don't
Perhaps
need it,
this was
you
the
don't
first
need it.
time you had finally
Neuro
reached
amps,
too far.
blueprints.
You
Hit her
could
up
say
and she'll
that.
take care of
I count my time running the
Speaking
Crimson
of which,
Scar as a
you still owe me
learning
for that
experience.
last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures.
I wouldn't say
Don't
I
make me
reached too
collect it the
far.
hard way.
I'd say I reached too
you.
fast.
The hard way. Oh
Didn't cover all
no.
my bases.
Rook, protect
Made
me
some
from
stupid
Zuri's
mistakes.
vengeance. Hey.
One thing's for certain,
I'll
though.
pay.
By the time the rest was thrown in his pocket,
With that,
it's funny to
Can't
think
take much
about.
more of this.
the hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it. Off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's fall. Cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya. And since Neva's... In fact, I find... Glad you approve. Since I should for Delgado... It's been over 5... Now, thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin with envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now? The perfect sec? Thanks to our... I've granted... If Neva's chosen wisely. Now, I believe... Take the elevator...
Stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis.
You can get work from the boards near the recognition hall.
Godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gail. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said, I was just a kid.
Were you ever caught by the authorities in New Atlantis?
Dozens of times. I just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist.
So wait, say that again. You think I'm who?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel So. Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Criggs need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education, and your sheltered upbringing, and your cushy media job. Me, I can't prove nothing.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their god